Hey, what you got under that towel?
And I'm back with the dramatic conclusion of this story. So, continuing on from the point of where we left off in the induction and labor vlog, even through the epidural, I had reached the point of pushing and contractions being super painful, even in spite of the medication. But it still wasn't working. And so they decided to do a thing where they hooked up this little suction cap to his head, because he was right there. It was so close. And so when I would have a contraction, I would push and they would suck. And it was going to be a working together movement to get him out. And at this point, I was so exhausted. I could not keep both of my eyes open. All of my body and brain and everything was just focused on pushing when the contraction happened. And that was a very strange feeling, a very primal animal feeling that I thought, like, in all of this process, I thought I would have cried more, but I didn't. It was submitting to the pain, submitting to the moment, and just going through it. Something that I forgot to mention earlier is that it was so special. It felt so cool when I was in the midst of pushing and they were like, "Come on, Katie, you can do it. Go further. Go on, keep going." And I was like, yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't even have the energy to say that. I was just continuing to go on, but I thrive off of that kind of encouragement. Mårten's over on the other end of the couch chuckling at me. But yeah, that was really an important part of it, for sure. The doctors noticed how exhausted I was. And that I really was trying with all my heart, because I really didn't want to have a C-section. He said, "Okay, we're going to give it a few more minutes, and if it doesn't happen now, then you're going to have a C-section." And at that point, I was just like, okay, fine, let's just be done with this. And so then they started to move around to prep to get me there, but contractions were still coming, and I was still, like, there's a point where you can't not push. Your body is just like, that's what it's doing, and you're just along for the ride. Then the machine that was going to suck him out cut me.
Yeah, there was, or
something. I had an episiotomy.
Basically, there was a tear that happened, and
I didn't catch if it was an accident or on purpose, but something happened with it where it suture ruptured.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So at some point in the process, something got torn in there. Then they had to sew it back together, but because there was a lot of swelling as well, those stitches didn't take properly, and so then that has caused some minor considering like what could have happened.
Yeah.
It's still minor, but it's still been frustrating and highly interrupting our
our perfect
lives.
Christmas. No. So yeah, I have a catheter in, strapped to my thigh, and on Christmas Eve I get to get it out.
Yep.
See if my body knows how to pee.
Yeah, spending the morning of Christmas Eve back at the hospital.
Yeah, best Christmas ever.
But it's okay, because pretty much all of our Christmas plans are like canceled anyway, because, well, for one thing, we can't really go anywhere with the baby, and for another thing, most of the people that we most wanted to hang out with, to meet this Christmas, are sick. So yeah.
Yeah, I would really love to get your perspective of that end game of what was it like to see me like that, to see like how my body was like taken over by the pushing and all of that jazz.
It was like it was really strange because it was like really impressive with like it was amazing to see you work so hard, but then it was also really rough when it was clear like how hard it was on you. Like especially the last bit when you were really starting to fade and they had to try and help and all of that, and just trying to stay positive and to keep encouraging you even as like I felt myself as like this is like I was starting to feel some fears and doubts myself, but having to try and stay positive for you and help you.
Did you wish that you could have just called it earlier and said, "Come on, let's just have a C-section. Let's just get this done."
Part of me sort of does, yeah. That it was really like I hated seeing you in all that pain. I mean, I hate that you're still in pain, of course.
They wheeled me into the theater, and I'm getting a little bit fuzzy about details. Yeah, it was really, really hard. I just could not move a lot of my body, and they had to get my body like into a kind of U position in order to get the thing to completely numb out the bottom half of my body for the C-section. And just having all these people pressed around me trying to hold my body into position, it sucked. So much of it just sucked. But finally it was in, and all I had to do it from that point on was just lay there and feel that weird tugging feeling of a C-section happening. And yeah, I wish I could have had a camera ready to capture like that moment of us hearing his first cry, and me and Mårten just looking at each other. Oh, that's it. And I'm so glad that they were able to just put him pretty much right away. I heard some gurgling noises. I guess they had to get out some fluid from him, from his mouth and throat and whatever first before they could put him on, but I didn't have to wait minutes. He got straight to me.
It's a baby.
It's okay. Do you think that you're a little bit traumatized by it all?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
But we did it.
Yeah. We have a baby.
We have
that's
perfect, beautiful little baby.
It's like that was we were, that was the goal. We achieved that goal.
And when I found out that he weighed 9.5 pounds, I felt a little bit better about not being able to push him.
Yeah.
Push him out of there.
Yeah.
His head is huge. It's like the Sputnik.
They also do the head circumference, and so then I quickly I did the math in my head, and of wait, what, trying to if there's a circumference, then what is the actual width of the head, how wide is that? It's oh yeah, no, that is at least very close to exactly, or possibly slightly above the 10 centimeters that is the considered the full dilation. It's yeah, no, it's there. It is quite possible that there was no way ever that his head was going to fit through there.
Well, I'm thirsty and hungry to death, so I might as well vlog because I can't do anything about those things.
Hello.
He's a big boy. And the baby, too.
Yeah, I don't think the baby was in the shot, but he's also, I covered his eyes right now. He's on the verge of taking his very first nap.
And is my hand as shaky as I think it is?
It's a bit shaky.
Yeah, I'm one of the lucky people that after a C-section gets the shakes, the shivers, and I just want it to stop. Get all these cords and crap off of me and just get on with it. So, yeah, I had a C-section. I tried. It is what it is. And I'm just glad it's over. And he's precious. Thanks for being willing to jump in at this late hour.
No problem. I mean, I'm tired all hours of the day, so what does it matter that it's late?
Yes. This right here, this recording that we're doing, this is very much what we do when we do live streams. So if you've never caught one of those and you would like to see us in this kind of atmosphere, we try to do them on Tuesdays. I think at this point in life, I mean, I want to keep going with it.
Yeah.
It's fun to connect with people and stuff, and if he's hungry, just put him on the boob.
Yeah, just make sure that the camera is,
right there where everybody can see. Wait, no. I'm hilarious. Yes, by the way, they're huge. I'm so full of milk, my goodness. Think his head is big. I'm even bigger. Anyway, that's a good place to stop this recording.
We'll see if that makes it into the final edit.
Oh, why not? I wrote this the day before the induction. Will I hold you tomorrow? Will a new voice break from holy water? Will we cry long and loud, giving all our strength, joining the collective of warriors, wielding their muscles and sweat, embracing the pain, rejecting the fear, focused on the gain? The life, the treasure, the promise to provide, protect, supply, teach, and nurture. Please come tomorrow with all your need, helpless, and strap your tiny fingers to me. See your papa with wonder-filled eyes. Join us earthside, to the light and the air. Let those lungs fill with it. Take it all in and let yourself out. Your first song of discovery experience, thrown to new acoustics for anyone with ears to hear it. Your song of existence, the beginning of what you came here to do. Is tomorrow your birthday? Please let it be true. Hey, are you happy? Are you happy? Look how cute you look. Oh my goodness. So, how do you feel about having a new baby brother? 2 thumbs up. Whoa. I had an idea that maybe you might have some questions about postpartum life, about whatever, and about this whole ordeal. So if you have any questions, I can answer those in the next video, and that's when I will be revealing his name for those of you who don't follow me on Facebook and didn't find out there. Gotta keep you wanting more, right? Is there anything you want to say?
No.
No? Okay. But thank you, my friends, for all of the love and support. I appreciate it so, so much. And hugs, and nostrils of death. Come over here. You can sit here if you're gentle. You funny kids.